Hello. How are you today? Anybody interested in some natural, organic goodies? How you can do it yourself? Well, we'll hang out here for a little bit and see who's interested. I'm going to refill my coffee right now, so hold on for 1 second. Friends, it is Friday. It's Friday. Heck yeah. We did it, guys. We got through those 5 days of whatever it is that you've had to endure. You know what I'm saying? By the way, friends, I want you to know right now there is no filter on my phone or through this app. Just an FYI. And we're going to discuss natural health, natural skincare. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Angie. Hey, I'm really into herbals, herbal medicine, herbal skincare, doing it naturally. So, number one, why am I into herbal medicine? Because it's nature's playground. That is my concept on everything. If you look at the majority of our Western medicine, it started with plant. That ingenuity started there, and they just built up on it. They added a lot of non-herbal things that sometimes aren't good for us. Sometimes it kills the bad instead of just the good. Excuse me, it kills the good instead of just the bad. And it has side effects. You ever watch those commercials? If you have, explosive diarrhea, could be a side effect. Gambling. What the hell? You're taking a medicine for sleeplessness, and all of a sudden you can become a gambler or become an addictive type personality? What? That's messing with your brain. Do we really need that? Or do we need to look at new ideas under herbalism? I mean, honestly. Number two, they're the foods, and it's funny, my grandson was here visiting me from the Nashville area. Hello, Bear and Pixie, you finally got alive. Welcome, good to see you. But my grandson was here from the Nashville area, and I've really encouraged him for skincare. I would encourage all of our younger generation. I didn't listen to my mom, and now I'm fighting to try to undo what I did. I grew up in the 80s, 70s, actually. I was born in 1966. I'm going to be 57 years old in less than a month. And I'm trying to repair my skin. And that was the age when we used baby oil and iodine, friends. Seriously. Sunscreen wasn't a thing back in the 80s. And it kind of, they put all these things in it to block the sun, which we need the D3, or the vitamin D, I should say. But we're putting things into our body because did you know that if you put something topically onto your body, and this includes your scalp, yes, the scalp has a thicker skin, but it only takes 6 seconds for all those carcinogens, for all those unnatural products that are harsh, they're chemicals to absorb into your bloodstream. Your bloodstream. Your blood attaches and goes through every organ in your body. It goes to your brain, your eyes. It's just not your skin, friends. Think about the hair dyes we use. And as you can see, I stopped that a long time ago. And I know some individuals, that's their one vice that they want to do, and that's fine. Mine is perfume. I spray it on my clothes or my hair, and the hair holds the uh, the dead ends can hold more of the scent. But with that being said, our children are absorbing those things too. And with all the processed foods that they have out now, the fake meat, if you haven't research that, please. And there's actually, I can't remember her name for the life of me. She was a black woman, I want to say from the 20s or 30s. And she had cancer, and I apologize, I can't remember the details, but they saved her cells for whatever reason. And from what I've read, they're using those cancerous cells because they multiply quicker so that they can make fake meat and steel vats, to sell to restaurants at a lower cost. Makes you wonder why, doesn't it? Why do we need to do that? We have cows, we have pork, we have chicken. They're shooting them full of hormones. But are those hormones worse than fake meat made out of cancer cells? Chemtrails. Yeah, look at our weather. I have a really good friend that lives in California, and he and I have been talking about chemtrails for 7 years now. I mean, that crap is ridiculous. Look at after you have a good rain. Look at the tops of your leaves. They try to tell you it's mold. It's mold and something else for sure. Acid rain used to be a big thing back in the day. Anyway, I'm kind of getting off track. They complain about the methane gas that cows... Oh, appeal, right? I saw somebody ask a question, how can we wash this off? You can't wash that off. No. He's the worst violator, in my opinion. Coming across as a, whatever. Money talks. Look at his donations. Not only his donations to the World Health Organization, but look at companies that is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I'm only let that go there. But methane gas, they complain about the cows and the animals releasing too much methane gas. It's bad for our environment. It's horrible. It's, climate change. Well, let me tell you what. Do you know what else releases methane gas? Rice paddies. Rice paddies release horrible methane gas. Oh, yes, most definitely. I live in Amish Mennonite country, and then nothing going down the road. I've got a gnat in here. I must have some produce they're like, and I just picked up some fresh peaches, and they're really fresh. They're like dripping, It's probably what they want. Anyway, rice paddies. Who's the biggest producer of rice? They also average one coal burning factory, one a week. I think it might be more than one a week. They're not worried about climate change. They also own this app. Anyway, enough of my babbling. Why are we doing natural skincare? As I mentioned, it's wonderful for the skin. It's 100% natural. You guys can do it too. I'm here to show you how to do it. I also do my own medicine. I have gotten my herbalist certification from Cornell University. I have my degree from the Ohio State University. I also have taken classes through the Ohio State University, which I am employed by for agriculture, horticulture purposes. So I grow a lot of my own herbs. I grow a lot of my own vegetables. I dehydrate. I try to get herbs and vegetables at their cleanest state, to put them into tinctures, to use them for skincare. I make my own skincare oil that's absolutely phenomenal. Look at past videos that I have on my eyes. I had deep-seated wrinkles, friends, deep-seated wrinkles. Again, I do not have a filter on TikTok. I do not have a filter on my phone. I have rosacea. I want to share some prototypes that I'm using myself on my skin, that if it is going to be cost efficient for you guys, I will bring it to you. I have been using a few of these things for a couple weeks, but first of all, let's talk about the oil I make. The oil I make is called the Monroe Effect. It's an anti-aging oil. Use it at night. It is for sale on my website. I take natural herbs, I infuse them, I grab out the non-polar and the polar polysaccharides out of the herbs in a multiple process to grab everything out of those herbs that can help your skin. I then infuse those into great oils that have different benefits to the skin. A few of those herbs: burdock, andrographis, guarana, olive leaf. Again, with great oils. The prototype that I'm working on right now is called the Monroe Plus. I have ramped that up, along with, also in the original Monroe Effect, I have dried grape seed and dried grape skin. So with that being said, friends, the Monroe Plus. I am adding royal jelly to it. Thank you. I feel it. Guys, hold on. I'm going to tell you why. The Monroe Plus, it has all those herbs that I just shared with you, but I'm adding royal jelly to it. Royal jelly is the jelly that only the queen bee larvae is fed and immersed in a beehive. You won't see them worker bees getting that royal jelly at all. I have found a supplier that provides royal jelly in a freeze-dried. If you're not familiar with freeze-drying takes that natural state without heat and locks in and dries all those nutrients right then and there, and it's made in the United States of America. It's not foreign, it's organic, it's natural, and it is here to where we know health departments are going in there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, monitoring the process. That's going to be added into the prototype of the Monroe Plus. I have various samples sent out to creators, friends, family, and again, nothing is instant. It takes weeks for your skin to notice the benefits of anything new that you are applying. Not just my products, this store-bought products without, you might see the chemicals quicker because they're chemicals. They're not natural. Alcohol. Why are we putting alcohol on our face, friends? When you have dry skin and you're just pulling that, what little bit of oil? With IUI, I don't know what IUI is, sweetheart. So with that being said, again, and I'm kind of losing my train of thought when I look at the questions. Yes, your first and foremost thing that I would try, and it's really easy for you to get, is a non-sugar 100% cranberry juice. Knocks it out. Don't wait. Knock it out. Does better than your antibiotics. Get you some dandelion tea. Increase that urine output. If those do not work, I would truly look at oil of oregano under the tongue. Use that for 10 days, 10 days off. Yeah, the antibiotics, and you need to get some probiotics and prebiotics in your system because you've been on antibiotics. Okay, so let's go back to the Monroe Plus. The Monroe Plus, it also has that, as I said, the royal jelly. But I'm adding new oils in it that are tailored. They are so light. They are so nourishing. Cacao oil. Cacao oil increases. You're right, honey. I understand. I do understand. Lobelia. I'll tell you, if you don't want to mess with it on having to get all these stuff, I would suggest the cranberry juice. But I do have a lymph and liver tincture on my website, www.timetoheal.net. It's in my link tree. Look at the lymph and liver. I have a dandelion tincture out there, I believe. It's going to sound odd that I'm going to say this, but look at my bronchial tincture. I'm going to tell you why. The bronchial tincture has herbs that are going to increase your urination. It also has usnea, which is a natural antifungal, antibacterial. It's a natural antibiotic. It has lobelia in there. Same thing, but it also has marshmallow. Marshmallow is going to help coat with the mucilage in it, your urinary tract, your urethra, so you're not going to be in so much pain. So that, along with the cranberry, no sugar, that'll help you out. All right. Oils, cacao oil, full of omegas, all the omegas, 3, 6, 7. I mean, it's great for skin. It has fig oil in it. Fig oil is fantastic for skin, friends. You don't really see too many things on fig oil or cacao. It's because that crap is damn expensive, especially if you don't want it altered. You want it at its natural state, refined, because let me tell you what, you want it cold pressed. They will add, look at your ingredients, friends, they add jojoba oil. I'm not saying jojoba oil isn't good. It is good. It mimics the oil foundation that our bodies have. It's the closest thing to your natural body oils. But if you're paying for cacao oil or if you're paying for fig oil, you don't want jojoba oil added to it. They're just getting your money, making their product stretch a little bit further, you know. Ooh, yeah, you definitely, yeah. Try that. And the bronchial tincture, you know, it also has Irish sea moss that'll help with your mineral levels. So we're checking out the Monroe effect. I've been doing that. Guys, I have rosacea. You know the butterfly effect right here on your nose? It's a little red right now, but friends, if you've seen any of my other videos, guys, my rosacea is out of freaking control. But let me show you my wrinkles. Okay, I got wrinkles up there. Anybody who scrunches up their forehead, bridge of my nose, I've got a little bit of a wrinkle. My eyes, I had deep-seated wrinkles, friends. You can see a little bit there. I have not done my treatments today, and that's what we're going to do today. See the little bit of redness? It's usually worse than that. It's horrible. Anything can trigger my rosacea. Stress, the environment, heat. If I get hot, it looks like I've got a sunburn and I haven't even been out in the sun. I can just get hot in a building. And my hormones. I'm postmenopause, friends. Your hormones, there's just some good days and there are some bad days. Thank you, Lizette. So what have I been doing in the last 3 weeks? I have been taking my Monroe Plus, and I have to say my skin feels absolutely wonderful. I have washed my skin this morning, haven't done any treatment, but when you wake up after you put the Monroe effect on your face, regardless if it's the plus or if it's the original, your skin feels wonderful. It hydrates your skin. Go to timetoheal.net to look at the list of oils, etc. I've kind of been babbling, so I don't want to waste all you guys' time. We'll get right down to the nitty-gritty. I've been using the Monroe Plus. I also made my own cucumber gel. I shredded a cucumber, like on a shredder. I strained it. I wanted the juice out of the cucumber. I added xanthan gum, which is 100% natural, friends, thickener, okay? If you place the order today, how long does shipping usually take? It'll get sent out, I could try to send it out today, if you send it today. As long as you get it to me by, it's 11, as long as you can get it to me by 2 o'clock, I can get it sent out today. If not, it'll be Monday or Tuesday, because I do work a full-time job, too. An hour and a half away from where I drive, so by the time I have my travel time in, the post office is usually closed. Hi, Sari, how are you? Sarah, why did I say Sari? Because you have the I on the end there. Xanthan gum and cucumber juice. Friends, I made this little bit I make it every 3-4 days because you only need a little bit. And it helps so much with my skin. Now, this, again, look at how little bit I have on there. It spreads so nicely. It's not gritty. It's not chunky. You can see what little bit, the sheen there. Now then, the only thing that I can say, friends, is this would only be made during the summer months when I can get organic, true organic cucumbers. So this would not be something that I'd be able to get to provide all year round. The spot on my face. Do you know what those are from? It's for those of us who have damaged our skin. The melatonin is surfacing, and they're hard to get rid of. I have been trying so many essential oils, friends, with so many different oils. I have tried sea buckthorn berry. I have tried lemon. Essential oils. Clinical, pharmaceutical grade essential oils. I have tried frankincense, pharmaceutical clinical oils. I've tried everything. I have tried rosehip oil. I have tried marula oil. I have tried as far as essential oils, neroli. Which is a very high price, supposed to do wonders. Again, skin's different for everybody, and what may work for me may not work for you. I have tried carrot seed oil. Yeah, that was the first oil I ever tried. Nothing. Now, keep in mind, friends, we also had to work on our bodies internally. This is a sign of high blood pressure, which I do have. It's also more so, and this, a sign of liver and lymphatic cleansing needed. And I need to change my diet on the things that I take in, because once you do that, I've done a parasite cleanse too, guys. Zumas. I'm in the middle of it still. I still don't notice any difference. I really don't. I didn't notice the easing of the rosacea until the cucumber gel. All right. But I'm going to try some new things. We are going to try strawberry seed oil. We're going to use strawberry seed oil with a few other essential oils like parsley. I'm going to try lemon again and carrot seed. We're going to do spot treatment, see if that helps. It's trial and error, friends, trial and error. It's aggravating. Only make tiny amounts. You don't want to break the bank for this stuff. You really don't. And again, I'm getting all fuzzy. For my rosacea, more so for the broken capillaries that my face sees, I was using marula oil with a little bit of sea buckthorn berry, and no sea buckthorn. I was using marula and rosehip oil with heliochrysum, which is an essential oil. It worked at first. It minimized them through here, but I still have them on my nose. So I'm going to try horse chestnut oil. It's supposed to be wonderful for varicose veins. It's supposed to be wonderful for broken capillaries, redness in general on the face. So that we're going to do that. And also I mentioned that I've got to start doing things internally, not only with changing my diet. I'm going to continue with my parasite cleanse. Maybe at the end of my journey on my parasite cleanse, I will see a difference in the face condition. But until then, I'm going to start taking internally evening primrose oil. You can find a topical evening primrose oil, or you can find my hair looks greasy, or you can find an internal one. I am doing the Zuma Nutrition Cleanse right now. The first few days were really icky. I also stopped taking all of my tinctures when I started the Parasite Cleanse. And I honestly contribute the icky feelings that I had to not taking my tinctures. I don't think the Parasite Cleanse itself made me feel bad because of the symptoms I had. I had night sweats start again. I started having hot flashes again. I had headache. I was literally so tired. But my tinctures that I take on a daily basis address all those things. So I removed them, and when I start taking them again, I don't have them anymore. And I'm still doing the Zuma, so it's fine. I haven't noticed anything. The first day, I had to go to the bathroom a lot, but no, I don't really see any difference at all. But internally, evening primrose oil. Why? Evening primrose oil has a GLA in it. GLA is not produced by our body, but yet it's beneficial to your gut and it's beneficial to your skin. So I am going to take internally evening primrose oil. Again, you need a internal evening primrose oil, not external. All right, friends, let's see here. We put the gel on. It's dried. You can feel it tightening there. I love it. My next thing that I put on every day, this is my Monroe Effect, and I have some skin tightening oils in here. Oh, my nose itching. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Little itchy. Okay, so skin tightening. This is a roller ball. And I'm just going to, it has sea buckthorn berry in it, is why it's the dark color. And skin tightening. The essential oils I have in here are caraway seed essential oil. It is fennel seed essential oils. Pat, you want that blood flow to hit. It has geranium essential oil. What else do I have in here? I think I told you everything. It has the Monroe Effect, so that's a ton of oils. Now, one thing I do want to say, since I started using that cucumber gel, when I put an oil on my face, I noticed that I can feel the dryness of that cucumber gel kind of gritting up. I'm not a fan of that. But again, this is just a prototype. We're still perfecting it. It may be something that you just need to tapping just to get blood flow. Blood flow allows you to get collagen production. And be gentle under the eyes. All right. One thing I want to say about sea buckthorn berry, the one that is that dark amber color, you can use that as a natural alone, or with whatever essential oils, you can use that as a natural foundation. See how it's kind of, and it'll soak in. You can put it into your skin for the color you're looking for, and it'll soak in. It's a natural foundation, and it's a natural SPF 30. Win-win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So that's what I do. I don't have my toner out here. I have all of the oils that are in here in a toner that's made with a rose and hibiscus cold brewed tea. I strained that tea, kept the water, added my oils, and I added glycerin. Glycerin makes it shelf stable so that you're not going to get bacteria or anything in there. And then you just shake it each time you use it to mix everything up, and you're good to go. But that's all I brought out here right now. Normally, before I would have put the roller ball on, I would have put the roller ball and done touch-ups for anything, dark spots. Or if you would have acne, you would want to put your touch-up roller balls for acne. Let it dry, tap it in, you know, all that good stuff. And then put on your final oil base. Natural, guys. Natural is the way to go. I know it took me 3 months to see a difference in my wrinkles on under my eyes. And it's just a process, and it's consistency. We've got to be consistent. You can't do something for a couple days and think, oh, it's done. Also, I don't wear makeup. And I'm going to be honest, friends. When you are trying to go with natural skincare to help with the fine lines, wrinkles, whatever skin imperfections you may need, and then you throw cosmetic chemicals on top of that, you're kind of defeating your purpose. And you need to make sure you wash your face at night. You do. You may think you sweated out that foundation. It's still in your pores. And I would suggest consider using an oil cleanser. Oil and water don't mix. Water will bounce off of oil. And what's in our pores? Not only the pollution and the dirt and grime and leftover foundation that you may have put on your face that day, but it's oil. And when you're trying to wash your face with water, it's not getting down there. What grabs oil out? All that pollution and foundation that's entrapped in those pores with the oil. Oil clings to oil, kind of like, you know, metal magnets, you know, they cling. Water's just going to bounce off. It's not grabbing it. So think about using an oil cleanser. You can make it yourself, friends. You can, if you have olive oil at home, a good cold press stored in a dark bottle oil. Add just some tea tree oil to that, just a little bit. Just a little bit, few drops of tea tree oil. Rub your face with it. Just dampen your face. Scrub it in. Don't get it in your eyes. Tea tree can burn your eyes. Scrub it in, you know, circular motions with your fingers. They're gentle. And then, you know, make sure your face is still wet, and then take a nice hot washcloth, as hot as you can get, and wipe that cleanser off. Just wipe it off. And then again, water, pat dry, and then start on your skincare routine. Excuse me, I can't express how you will see the difference. But if you can, especially on the weekends, guys, give yourself a weekend. No makeup. You can. I put eyeliner on. You know, I do. Hey, Mom. I got something in my eye now. You can do the massages, too, to get your lymphatic system going, like gua sha. I catch myself, you know, doing these things, getting it up to the lymphs, breaking up those fat deposits underneath there, pushing it to your lymphatic system, you know, and you want to do that with oil. And I do have to say again, friends, I need to perfect that cucumber because I can feel the grittiness. You know, have you ever put something on your face and you can feel can you see it? I don't know if you can really see it. But it feels like a gritty. It's that cucumber gel coming up. So I don't like that. I need to perfect that cucumber gel. I'm not a fan of that at all. I don't like my face to feel like that. So what I will be doing is washing my face and starting all over again. I might just put the cucumber gel on there and not worry about the oils. Or maybe put the oils on first would probably be my better bet. Let it sink in and then put the cucumber gel over top of it. But the way I did it now, I don't like it. I noticed it last night. I thought it was just a fluke, but this is the second time it's happened, so I didn't like that. And so, yeah, the cucumber gel, like I said, by itself, I love it. I just love it. It's really helped tone down the rosacea a lot. It's cooling. It's just cucumbers. And you can make your own mask out of cucumbers, guys. Just get you a fresh cucumber. Get that shredder. Shred that baby. It's so much water in there. All you can do is strain it. And you're going to have yourself, you can put it in a spray bottle. Add a little bit of glycerin for some shelf-stable stability and keep bacteria out. Spray your face. Keep it in the refrigerator if you want to. Nice, cool, special little gift to yourself. A few other things that are not skin-related, friends, as I make my own. I have a garden. I don't know if anybody is aware of what a tomatillo is. Would it help with butterfly rash or lupus? Lupus, you would really have to help internally. I was thinking Lyme disease. I know some herbs for Lyme disease. Lupus. My sister, was that lupus? No, she had cold urticaria. It would be worth a try, dear, for topically for your skin. I would also try a very gentle oil, something like a strawberry seed oil or a fig oil. I'm going to be coming out with the Monroe Effect, and it'll have those oils in it if you'd want to try them. If anybody wants to try, they are only 5 milliliters, friends. But let's say you wanted to try strawberry oil, okay? Or you wanted to try cacao oil that's very, very expensive. I have 5 milliliter roller balls that I can put the oil. You're interested just the oil by itself. Now, if you want a combination, you would need to let me know. But you can purchase these on my website, timetoheal.net. Let's say you wanted a fig oil or you wanted a cacao oil and you didn't want to spend $72 for, 16 8 ounces, okay? You just wanted to try it to see how it reacted to your face. A 5 milliliter is $10. So I could send you a sample from the company that I use. So just a thought. Then if you wanted special clinical pharmaceutical grade essential oils added to it, like if you wanted a skin tightening blend with a special oil, let me know. I can do a skin tightening blend with that special oil if you would like it. I do not put tinctures in those bottles, though, guys. Those are only 5 milliliters. You need to take a tincture every day. Droppers every day. There's not enough in there for a tincture, so it's only oils for the skin. I have a question. When you have a chance about the Stone Smasher, and would you recommend the bronchitis? I do recommend the bronchitis, and the Stone Smasher is good because it has Chancropiedra in it, and it does have lobelia in there for, does it have usnea in there? I don't think it does. Lobelia is a natural antibiotic. It has marshmallow. Try the, yeah. You could do that instead of the bronchial. Yeah, your Stone Smasher really could help. I forgot about Stone Smasher. I apologize. But it has less herbs, but kind of the same herbs that the bronchial does, but it's less herbs. And it might be less money, too, because I can't remember off the top of my head. You know what this is from oils in my hair, guys. I just made my hair look all jackety oily. Yeah, it is aggravating, girl. I'm trying to fix my skin. It's been such a trying process. And honestly, it is trial and error. You know, it really is. Just like the cucumber gel that I made. It's trial and error, but I will say I really do love it. It's very cooling. When you're using it on your face without any oils, it lightened, guys, it's seriously light. I have no filters on my phone. I have no filters on this live, and my rosacea is not as red as it used to be. Hey, girl, hey, what's up? Thank you for joining. But I was telling them I made a cucumber gel. I just got a fresh organic cucumber. I didn't worry about peeling it. I got a shredder and just shredded that little baby. I squeezed all the juice out, and then I added xanthan gum, which is 100% natural thickening gel agent. And you can consume it too, by the way, friends. It's really good for people who are on keto because it's no carbohydrates, 100% natural. But xanthan gum is a very good thickening agent if you wanted to make sauces or anything like that and you're on keto. I use it a lot, other than using like cornstarch or anything like that, because honestly, those companies sometimes add things. Xanthan gum? Are you talking about Zerythritol? Because xanthan, to my knowledge, isn't bad for pets. But I don't feed my dog anything I have to add. My dog has Cushing's and IBS. Thank you, Posh Mama. Thank you very much. Yeah, Zerythritol, I believe that's how it's... oh! Those things crack me up. I always want to go, giddy up! Or what's that, is it Kid Rock? His wanna be a cowboy, baby. I like that song. You ever have that song, those songs that just get you wanting to, That's me. That, but my go-to when I want to be in a good mood, you know, and kind of pep myself. Music is a thing. Music and smell. Isn't that amazing? It's two of our five senses, okay? Music can put you in a good mood. And one of my faves is Mas Tequila by Sammy Hagar, you know, and like that cowboy baby. But smells, that's why I can never give up my perfumes, friends. Oh, thank you so much for, oh, there's that rosacea coming out today. Thank you. Smells. And as I said, I'm never going to give up my perfumes. It is my vice. I have a wonderful collection. And I had a friend who recently, passed away in January. And she loved perfumes too. And people, they know I love perfumes. I inherit their perfumes. And they are toxic. They are. That's why you put them on your clothes. You're not spraying them on your skin because it takes 6 seconds for that shit to go into your skin. You know, you put them on the ends of your hair. This is dead. This doesn't matter. You just got to hydrate, you know? Hydrate your skin, your hair, but it's dead. You don't put it on your scalp. That's why you want natural stuff, you know? Yeah, exactly. But I'm never going to get rid of my perfumes. Oh, that was pretty. You're breathing it in? Well, don't go outside, sweetheart. Don't go outside. Because all that shit. And don't stand by a public bus. Don't go into a downtown area. You know, stay inside. put some wet linen sheets over your windows and under your door, and that will keep all them toxins out. But make sure it's linen and wet. That way you have the good, what is it called, vibrations or whatever in there. You want to make sure you stay inside, because if you're worried about a little perfume, you don't want to go outside. And I'm just trying to help you out on that. You can't escape it. Yeah, you can't. And shit, you better not be eating. Don't go grocery store. You better be growing everything your own that you put in your mouth. But anyway, guys, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. If we are looking for perfection, good, I'm glad you do. I do too. And I buy all of my beef from a butcher that I know personally. Toxins. Toxins. I mean, you ever wondered how these, look at a bus, a public transit bus, or a semi, or some of these cars that are dualed up with these great exhausts and shit like that. I was driving down major highway, and the smoke coming out of this one truck, I'm like, damn. You know, and that's right, Lizette. Perfumes. Let's go back to perfumes. I'm never going to give them up because they release memories. Memories. My mother was an Avon lady. And there are just some of those perfumes that remind me of precious times. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning. Thanks for joining with my mother. And if it is, I'm not going to give those up. I have her perfume that she wore all the time in my collection. Never given it up. Guys, remember back in the day there was that perfume called Navy? That, I smell that, I can just picture the house I was living in, the boyfriend I was seeing at the time. Good memories. I mean, I'm not giving it up. I'm not going to. They give me comfort. And I'm not. I would rather smell those than smell the exhaust, you know, of a car, a semi, a truck, or whatever. Anyway, we'll get off that thing. Good morning. Good morning, G. How are you? But friends, definitely look into natural skincare. I wanted to share also, I just added an event to my, oh, Loves Baby Soft. Oh my God, yes, that was junior high. I need to buy some just so I can smell it. Isn't that weird I do that? I might not wear it all the time. I may wear it once or twice a month. Or not a month, a year. But to smell, you know. Birds of Paradise, yes. My mom also loved the Elizabeth Taylor collection. She loved those. Yeah, you know. It is. Yes, downtown girl. My favorite thing right now is Lancome. And this is weird. Lancome has Isabelle, Isla Labelle. You know, it's a French name. I can't pronounce it. But it reminds me of when I was younger. And remember when everybody would, when you were younger, you'd go to the mall and like hang out with your friends. Boy, look at my hair. I need to wash my hair. You go walk at the mall and, you know, see the boys and all that stuff. It reminds me of that time because of the mall and all the ladies in there in the cologne department and stuff. It just brings back a good, thank you very much, Posh Mama. Appreciate them roses. Can I go back a little bit? I missed your comment. Who are you? Christy Collins. Christy Collins. Head and Shoulders Baby Soft. Hi. Christy, I don't see it. I see where you said hi. You mentioned Head and Shoulders. Yep, Head and Shoulders. I mean, the smell, but you wouldn't want to use it nowadays because it does have lots of ickiness in there. Keep in mind, friends, 6 seconds, it goes into your bloodstream. That includes on your head. Going into your bloodstream, guys. You don't really. My hair's looking all janky. You know, I really don't care, to tell you the truth. We're all friends here. You get to see the good, bad, and the ugly with me. I ain't gonna lie about it. Whatever. Anyway, friends, are you familiar with tomatillos? As I had mentioned, well, thank you very much. You're going live at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you, Posh Mama. It's my security blanket. I don't think I could ever have short hair. Even though it gets hot, I'll put it up, but it's my security blanket. Going live tomorrow, cooking beef tips. Christy, I'm going to have to follow you here if I don't already. All right, I'll check it out. Thank you very much. Well, I'll try to be there for support. I just followed you. Tomatillos. I grow a lot of my vegetables, try to can them, but a tomatillo, I think this is an interesting vegetable. It's used a lot in Mexican dishes for salsas, marinades, things like that. You can make a green salsa verde type thing if you wanted. This one I waited too long to pick, and you'll see it kind of busted out. But it has a covering on it. It's like a paper covering. Isn't that pretty good? Cool? Yes. So, here it is. It's green. You can just throw that away. I've got more out there, but see, it busted open. It's not that something got in there. It just got too big for its britches. Literally. It got too big for its britches. Anyway, I've got a knife here, and we're gonna just cut that off. There you go. And I did, we're just gonna take a edge of this off because it was in its long johns. Hey, them farms, how you doing? We're gonna, Exactly. It's good. It's good. What's needed for the Zoom on Sunday? So you would need, we're going to make homemade vanilla extract. Now keep in mind, friends, we're really starting this late. We should have started this months ago. But at a minimum, it needs 6 months to process. But it'll be good for Christmas gifts. Throw a bean in there and whatever jars you're giving to family and friends and tell them to wait a few more months to use it. But you can use plain vodka if you want. But my suggestion is get a spiced rum. You have the benefits of all those spices in there. And with the vanilla beans, because you'll need vanilla beans. Well, thank you, them farms. I appreciate that. It's wonderful. And I think they put, like, don't they put bat or beaver secretion in the stuff you buy at the store? Google it, guys. It's something weird like that. I'd rather make my own. The stickiness doesn't bug you when you eat it raw? No. No, not at all. No, I really didn't notice the stickiness. I just put my fingers all over that. I've never made, like, you know how you make green tomatoes with, you know, your egg wash and all that good stuff to make fried green tomatoes. I'm going to try that with the tomatillo and see how they... Thank you very much for those, Posh Mama. Another thing out of the garden today, guys, suckers. Do you know what suckers... Okay. See you later, Posh Mama. Thanks for joining. Around the outside when you peel them. No, It's a little sticky, but it didn't bother me. I just had a little... I'm not real familiar with detoxes. I'm going to be honest, Marilyn, on the specifics. You might want to follow Posh Mama. She's very knowledgeable on that. But I do know this. For metals, sunflower seeds. Chewing sunflower seeds, eating sunflower seeds helps remove metals from the body. I do know that. But actual detox, I couldn't help you. So the suckers on tomato plants. When you have 2 stems, okay, and then in the middle you see this little, hi Lori, you see this 3rd one popping up in between the V, in between the 2. It's called a sucker. And why do they call them suckers? Because they're going to suck the life out of those other 2 stems that may already have blooms, that are established, and are going to start providing fruit for you. They call these suckers because it's going to suck out all the vitamins and nutrients from those 2. So what do you do with those suckers? You go ahead and clip them off. You put them in plain water. Just plain water. And look, friends, see the roots? They're going to start rooting for you. What do you do for those, with those then? Plant them. You got yourself some more tomato plants. Yeah, it's the middle of June. Who cares? You're just going to have more yield longer in the year. That means you're going to get tomatoes when those other tomato plants are starting to die off or whatever. You got these. So make sure you go and pop off those suckers, put them in some water, and then plant them. And you'll have more tomatoes. And it's no cost to you, just some water. What else did I want to get to today, friends? I think I really kind of covered everything. I do have one last thing, friends. 2 last things. It has to do with my website. 3 things. We do have a sale that's going on right now at Time to Heal. It only goes for 2 more days. 2 more days. And that is, you're getting 20% off specific items. So you can get 20% off of Relax and Chill, which is for anxiety, and I like to refer to them as panic attacks because mine are panic. I want to jump out of my skin. I run the fuck away. Excuse my language, but that's how intense it gets. I just feel like I can't describe the feeling. It's those of you who experience these, you know how bad they can be. And Relax and Chill helps me immensely. You can put it under your tongue for immediate results. It has wonderful, thank you very much, Mom. You can put it under your tongue for immediate relief within seconds. Under the tongue, straight to the bloodstream. Immediate. And remember we were talking about on your skin, immediate, bad stuff on the skin. Try to stay away from that stuff, guys. Go natural. Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde, also 20% off. If you are perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, ladies, this is a blockbuster. It has the 5 foundational, the black cohosh, shatavari roots, wild yam, evening primrose, and there's another one I can't remember, but it also has white peony, which is good for uterine health. It's good for keeping the blood flow to the uterus when things just start changing in our life. It has red clover. It has lemon balm. It has more herbs than I can remember, friends. I'm going to be honest with you, but it is wonderful. It helps with night sweats, hot flashes, mood. It has adaptogens in it to help with stress level, cortisol levels. It also is great for overall well-being. If you're not perimenopausal, menopausal, postmenopause, and you still have experience with those things, maybe PCOS, PMS issues, infertility, I do have a tincture called Femme Vitality. It is not 20% off this month, but it is out there and it has a lot of those same herbs, but more to address, like false unicorn, dong quai. It has things like that in it that focus more on things like that. What is the one that I mentioned again? Relax and Chill is for anxiety, panic attacks. Dr. Jekyll, Ms. Hyde is for perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause ladies. And then Femme F-E-M like female. Femme Vitality is for the younger ladies not yet in the menopausal realm that are just having issues with their periods and things. The next thing that's 20% off, and Femme Vitality is not 20% off. The next thing that's 20% off is the mineral health tincture. You have to have your minerals up to par, friends. You're going to start seeing little weird things happen to your body, including lack of hair growth, hair loss. You're going to see possibly heart palpitations, cramps, brittleness, skin changes. We have 102 minerals in our body that if you start seeing shortages of them, you start seeing the effects physically. This tincture, Mineral Health, has all 102 minerals that your body needs. And if you're not full on your minerals, your body really can't focus on healing what you want to heal from if it's having to make up for the lack of minerals you're not putting into your body. So if you're trying to get pregnant, Lizette, you really, on the flip side, you need to watch what type of herbs you're taking, but the Femme Vitality would not hurt you because it has things in there can affect birth control. So, ooh, speaking of, how do you like the Monroe Effect, Mom? You know what? Nope, it wasn't you. I was going to say, I thought you had just ordered, but I think it's in it. Did you just order? I don't know. Off the top of my... Good. I'm glad you love it. Monroe Plus is coming out soon, and it's the shiznit. But anyways, another 20% off tincture, friends. Lymph and liver. I took a liver tincture, and I gotcha. I have a liver tincture, and I have a lymphatic tincture. I combined them together to keep it better cost for you guys. Why buy two when we can put it into one? Liver, lymphatic system, those things get sluggish. You can see edema, water weight, retaining water, fluids. Your lymphatic system helps clean out the blood of toxins, excess water, your liver, everything you ingest, breathe that goes through the liver, it can get sluggish. You can start seeing skin issues, things like that. So the lymph liver tincture, it's 20% off this month also. And let's see, my heart is full. Heart tincture. I take all these daily, except for Relax and Chill. I take as needed. I love the Monroe Plus. timetoheal.net. Links in my bio. Make sure you follow me. Top of the morning, Benny. How you doing? How's it going on down under? Okay, friend, my heart is full. My family, heart issues. My mom died at 50 of a massive heart attack. Her brother, 51. Her other brother was 47 years old. Heart and diabetes runs in my family, friends. I wanted to do preventative, so that's why I made the heart tincture. It has great herbs in it. Motherwort, which is a heart herb. Lemon balm, which if you take lemon balm on a daily basis, it helps reduce heart palpitations. It has soursop leaves in it. Holy basil in it. It has so many good herbs that specifically are good for heart health, cholesterol, blood pressure. Can you take all these same time of the day or do anything? Nope, I take all mine same day, same time in my coffee. And I take daily my Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde, the heart tincture. I make a turmeric tincture, but I don't sell it on my website. I take my turmeric, I take my Mineral Health, I take my lymph and liver, and also 20% off, friends, is the Mushroom 5. It's called the Mushroom 5, has 7 different mushrooms in it. It's a wonderful, wonderful tincture. It's good for energy. It's good for brain health. It has cordyceps mushrooms in it, lion's mane mushrooms, turkey tail, which is great for cordyceps and turkey tail, great for cancer fighters, shiitake, maitake, reishi, chaga mushrooms. It has a lot of mushrooms. It's also 20% off. In order to get the 20% off, friends, you need to use code USA20, USA20, and you can get that 20% off those 6 tinctures that I had mentioned. Again, Relax and Chill, Dr. Jekyll, Ms. Hyde, Mineral Health, Lymph and Liver, My Heart is Full, and Mushroom 5. USA 20. Yep, and you can get those. Also, friends, I should. I'm thinking about, yeah, I lie in bed at night thinking about things. And yeah, you're right. I really do. Like your standard preventative maintenance tinctures, something like that. Yeah, I really should. But you know what I feel scares people is when they look at the dollar value, you know. Constipation, slippery elm. Slippery elm or mushroom. Slippery elm I probably use first because slippery elm knows what you need. If you're constipated, it'll help you out. If it's, see you later, Christy. Thanks for joining. If you're constipated, to help you with that. If you have diarrhea, to help you deal with that. It knows what your body's doing. Hi, Logan's Path. How are you? Thanks for joining. So slippery elm is what I'd use. The website, another thing. Added a new event, friends. This Sunday, as I mentioned, we're doing the homemade vanilla extract. But on the 16th, we are going to be making our own shampoo. 100% natural, 100% organic, no BS, chemicals, carcinogens that can cause cancer that only take 6 seconds to seep into your bloodstream right there by your brain. We don't need that crap. So we're going to learn how to make our own shampoo. You can tailor it. We'll talk more about this on the live. We'll tailor it to what your hair needs. Hi, Miss Cantrail. Bye, Just a Mom. See you later. Thank you for joining. So you can only find the live information on timetoheal.net. It is a Zoom meeting, so we can interact with each other. You can be on video with us. You can be just on voice with us. Bye. Nice to see you. Wonderful. Or you could just chat in text if you want. But to find how to join, the meeting ID number and the password to join the Zoom, you would need to go to timetoheal.net. Please subscribe so you will be sent emails when I add events. I'm planning on doing at least 2 to 3 events per month. I'm not going to be doing as many lives here for making things because they limit my downloads. They limit how long my lives can be, which Zoom does too, honestly. One is a tincture. Excuse me. I'm talking too much. One is a tincture made with an alcohol menstruum, and one is a glycerite, which is kid-friendly. If you want something very strong and it's for, kids can take it too, but it's up to a parent. You can take a tincture. It's stronger, whereas a glycerite isn't as strong, and be given to children or adults, whatever. Or, you know, for some reason you can't have alcohol, you'd want a glycerite. So look at the events. Make sure you subscribe. I also send out discount codes, upcoming product notifications through my website, through emails. I don't do it too much here on this site. One last thing, I do make prototypes. And you guys are where I want the feedback. I can tell you what works for my skin all day long, but I need to know what you guys think of it. Do you want to try prototypes? And if you do, when I have a prototype getting ready to go out, there is a section that I will post those prototypes and the availability. And if you are interested in it, let's say I'm looking for 5 individuals to try the prototype. You can sign up there. You can email me. There will be a limited number. I would not send a prototype to every subscribed member of my website. That would be, guys, I'd have to pay for 200 and some shipments. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. You're welcome, Rhonda. Thanks for joining. We'll talk later. So you would need to sign up. In the past, I've just asked during my lives, hey, who would like a sample? I send them out a sample, but it gets confusing. So I would rather have a more structured prototype. I'm screenshotting this. I'm screenshotting it. Thank you. I'm excited. Good. Doesn't your skin feel great when you wake up in the morning and you just do that before you've done anything in the day? And it's like, oh my God, it's so hydrated. Hi, Linda. I just asked you to give it 3 months, man. You'll see a difference. You really will. I made the mistake of putting my cucumber gel on before I put my oils on, and now it's like rolling. The cucumber gel's rolling underneath the oils. I don't like that feeling. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. I'm glad you like it. I love it. I love it. I mean, I love the Monroe effect too. Don't get me wrong. But the Monroe Plus, when it goes live, it will cost more money because it has oils from the Amazon rainforest. It has oils from India in it. But the Monroe effect, that's what took my wrinkles away the first time. I mean, guys, in the first place, not the first time, the first place, because they didn't come back. So the Monroe effect, I mean, it's $25. And when I do searches of companies that are selling face oils, do you guys realize there are companies that charge for a 1 ounce bottle $70? And they have chemicals in them. Guys, you're paying a company $70 to F up your bloodstream with all these carcinogens. This shit's 100% pure. Natural. No, it doesn't take a lot. It's just a little bit, and it does soak right in. It does. It soaks right in. You can get it right up underneath, and it has a little bit of castor oil in it. It has a little bit of emu oil, which are penetrating oils. So it's taking all that goodness from the herbs and the oils, and it's penetrating. Guys, the castor oil packs are a big thing. Even though... because I'm old, I've been doing castor oil for a long time. But this has castor oil and emu oil. Emu's natural also. It's penetrating there, and it is, I just love it. And that is the Monroe effect also, not just the Plus. Any oil I make will have, due to it being topical, will have emu and castor oil in it. It will. Without a doubt, because we want to get to the deep layers of our skin. We want that dermis to be hit. We just don't want the epidermis. And then when you're putting on your oils, friends, tap your skin. Just don't, put it on. We want to tap. We want that blood flow going. We want that activity underneath the skin to help produce the collagen, to get the blood flow up there, the pores opening, soaking that in. You always want to tap, 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 tap. And watch, pat, 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 pat when it comes to top and under. Use your ring fingers. They're the lightest touch compared to this or this one. And I have a hard time remembering sometimes too. But pat. Don't swipe under them eyes ever. When your face itches, I'm real mindful of this, and I have been for years, even though it really hasn't done good because I'm always scrunching up my head. But instead of itching, circular. Circular. You're not helping those lines. Go circular. Everywhere if you itch. Sometimes we don't think how gentle our skin is. And I'm getting a scratchy throat, friends. With that being said, I think I'm going to get off here. I feel embarrassed when I cough in front of you guys. I really do. I don't know why. I think because your whole body goes... You blow out your cheeks when you're coughing. I wanted to do a live just to kind of touch base, friends, We're going to be doing some lives this weekend. I have got lots of fun things we're going to do tutorials on the website. We're going to do body scrubs. We're going to do face scrubs in upcoming tutorials. We're going to do lip scrubs. I already have scheduled make your own shampoo. I'm going to show you how to make your own skin oil too. Face masks. We are going to do moisturizers. Face moisturizers you can leave on. It's just a scratchy throat from talking too much, Norma. Hi, by the way. And congratulations, Norma. Guys, our cool cat sister got married. Congratulations, Norma. But anyway, we've got a lot of good things coming, guys. Making your own fire cider. It's that season. We are going to make fire cider. I will always give you a list of ingredients when we do something like that, but most of those ingredients are what you want. I can give you ideas. You put in what you want to put in. But I am going to get off here, friends, because it's one of those scratchy, I can't stop it until I chug a lot of cold water. This isn't doing it. I need some water in my life. Plus, I'm going to go wash my face and get this. Don't ever put cucumber gel on before you put your oils on, friends. It rolls up. I don't like the feeling. We live and learn. I'm sharing that experience with you. Put the oils on, let it soak in, and then do your cucumber. I'm going to try that and see how it works. Okay, friends. Thank you again. Subscribe. TimeToHeal.net. 20% off of those items. If you're not sure which items, go to categories. Look at the category called specific. In that category, all those tinctures are 20% off. All right, friends, take care. Let's see.